There were once a number of families here and kids playing in this courtyard. There were kids going back and forth to the schools, to the store down the street, and it was a safe environment. This is the impact of neglect. This is the impact of blight. This is the impact of urban sprawl. The question is how do we stabilize this? We have units here just literally yards across the street from 2 schools.
There's a rebirth, if you will, around what the neighborhood school can mean to a community. There have been so much negativity over the span of 20 years as a result of just the transient nature of the neighborhood that I thought, like, we need to rebrand this. We need to create something that the folk that currently live here can connect to and say, this is ours.
When you see our school and then you see vacant buildings around it, then parents are questioning that. Is this really a good school? Is this really a good neighborhood? Should I have my child here?
So we drew a small circle, a mile plus or minus radius around Frazier Elementary and MLK College Preparatory School. Collectively, we figured out that we needed to do something small and have impact so that the students and their families have a good option for housing that's nearby where the kids can literally walk out the front door and be at school in a matter of minutes.
We have to go out, we have to seek the incentives, we have to find the subsidies that exist, and we have to rebuild and make it better for everyone.
What we're also doing, we actually partner with another nonprofit, the Works Incorporated, to help us provide us with an advantage in terms of getting tax credits, because there is an advantage in having a nonprofit that has experience.
Summer 16, so it's 3.5.
Yeah, and I think
3.5
I
approaching
got
4.
involved in the spring of 17, late
Right.
winter, spring.
Initial talks.
Well, when we applied for the first tax credit.
Right.
So the idea is that a nonprofit will own these, and in the tax credit world, the major economic benefit to the project sponsors, the people involved, is in the development process through development fees, which actually get counted toward what we call basis, which helps you get more credit. So it's kind of baked into the overall strategy and structure.
I was drawn to this project because of the work of one of my partners, CompCap, which is a for-profit company that does a lot of work around affordable housing. The costs were high, higher than any of the projects I've done, which have been new construction projects in multifamily. And so this rehab, knew it was going to be hard, huge project, but we did not win the tax credits in the first year, so they took us another year. We got to apply. And meanwhile, the development partners are not being paid, but we are so committed to this work that we're going to do this till we get it done.
No one is doing rehabs as massive of or substantial. You know, we're spending almost 18 million here.
You really can't make money on affordable housing, particularly in a city like Memphis, or if you try to make money, you will end up hurting either your residents or not properly maintaining your property, because the economics just don't work.
So we've tried to find financing love in Memphis, but we had to go online and date another city, and we found it very quickly. It was love at first sight, and we eloped together with a bank out of Boston.
The pitch to them was, if you help with the upfront capital or the pre-development costs, let us do what we know how to do from a financing standpoint and redevelopment standpoint. We think we can get these properties redeveloped and make them a whole lot nicer than they have been in decades or maybe ever, and provide quality housing at rents where the people that you're trying to help in schools can actually live there and benefit from.
Memphis has a crisis around affordable housing. We're 30,000 units down in quality affordable housing.
Unfortunately, we just will not have enough units. We have hundreds applying every time I walk up.
Are y'all taking applications right now?
Yeah, we've started giving out applications, but you're not supposed to be on site unless you're a contractor. But if you have a pen, I can give you the number to call.
We wanted to be a part of a solution that served families. So how can we prove to our local bank community, our other developers, investors, that we have value, this area has value, and we want to invest. And so we'll do our part in diminishing that huge gap in quality affordable housing.
The work that they're doing really is a testament to what can be done when we have strong CDCs and CDC leaders with a vision.
There's a synergy around the work that is infectious. And I really feel like it is about to happen. As folks move back into these complexes and we stabilize this block, the pride that we've helped to reinstill, we feel like we're going to be able to prove the possible.
The Renaissance at Steele project can be a great example to see replicated all across the city.